Imagine, it's been almost 2 years on the waiting list for a kidney transplant, and still no hope is in sight. Time is running out. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, an average of 18 people die each day waiting for transplants that can't take place because of the shortage of donated organs.
With this increasingly severe demand, it has been proposed to offer financial incentive or payment received for donating one's organs. However, this plan ultimately harbors negative side effects such as a market economy that would be increasingly difficult to control and exploitation of the poor.
According to the World Health Organization, an estimated 10,000 black market operations involving purchased human organs now take place annually, which is the equivalent of more than one an hour. And the demands and financial incentive are only increasing. It is true that a black market for organ trafficking already exists, but with legalized offering of financial incentive, these rates of trafficking would only worsen. With this legalization, the government would also be opening up an entirely new market that could negatively impact the economy. Arthur Kaplan, a professor of bioethics at the University of Pennsylvania, explains that we have just been through 2 years of complete economic collapse at the inability to regulate markets because people cut corners and cheat, and there is no reason to think a market in organs would work any differently. In effect, this new market could also decrease the quality level of donated organs as the market grows larger, in that, as the National Kidney Foundation states, a program of financial incentives for organ donation could expose transplant recipients to unnecessary risks because living donors and donor families would have an incentive to withhold information concerning the donor's health status so that they can be assured a financial benefit, ultimately causing a market with diminished safety and quality.
The introduction of an organ market due to financial incentives given for donating organs can create a setting where the poor will be exploited by the rich for organs. Dr. Francis L. Delmonico, medical director of the New England Organ Bank, states, "The problem with markets is that rich people will descend upon poor people to buy their organs, and the poor don't have any choice about it. Buying organs from the poor can be dangerous because a lack of proper health care can produce organs of a lower quality doing little good once transported to a person in need."
So the issue remains. The organ transplant waitlist grows longer every day. How do we stop so many people from dying? Solutions to the growing need for transplant awareness have already been exercised throughout the world. For example, according to CNN, in Spain, all citizens are organ donors by default and can opt out if they don't wish to participate. Implementing this in the United States may relieve the current deterrent of having to voluntarily opt in to donate, and thus increase the amount of donors.
Also in Israel, family members of donors are given priority on the waiting list of organs should they need one. All of these solutions establish creative ways of enhancing donation of organs without creating a new market or exploiting the poor. They effectively increase awareness to the growing need for organ transplants.
What if it was your mom, your dad, your brother, or your sister? How would you fight?
Be a lifeline to someone in need. Become an organ donor today at Donate Life California or at your local DMV.
Give hope,
Give life.
give a future.